Lena was a whirlwind personified. Her days were a blur of meetings, notifications, and deadlines. Walking briskly down the bustling city streets, she seamlessly juggled checking emails, taking calls, and sipping her coffee. The cacophony of horns and hurried footsteps matched the storm within her. Efficiency was her mantra, silence an enemy. Yet in the chaos, Lena's tightly wound world felt as though it might unravel at any moment. Seated in her glass-walled office, Lena listened to her boss with wide eyes. "You'll be mentoring Iris," he announced with a knowing smile. "She's an artist very different from us." Lena's mind raced. What could she teach someone who painted for a living? Her world of structured chaos seemed light years away from an artist's serene existence. As her boss continued, Lena nodded mechanically, unsure of what lay ahead. Iris's studio was unlike anything Lena had ever seen, airy, serene, and untouched by the frantic rhythm of the city. The smell of paint and wood mingled with the faint hum of nature outside. Lena, clutching her sleek tablet, hesitated at the door. Inside, Iris, an older woman with a gentle smile, moved with deliberate grace as she painted. The quiet was palpable, almost oppressive to Lena, who was used to noise as a companion. Lena launched into her well-rehearsed plan, her words tumbling out like an unending stream. Iris, however, remained silent, her brush moving in slow, deliberate strokes. "What do you think?" Lena asked, eager for feedback. Iris paused, her serene gaze meeting Lena's. "Listen," she said softly, her voice like a ripple on a still lake. Lena blinked, unsure of what Iris meant. Yet, as she watched Iris return to her work, Lena began to see the wisdom in her quiet demeanor. Time seemed to stretch in the studio. Lena sat on a wooden stool, watching Iris paint with unhurried precision. Every stroke seemed purposeful, every pause intentional. For the first time, Lena noticed how much beauty there was in stillness. The frantic pace she was accustomed to suddenly felt hollow. Alone in the studio one evening, Lena found herself gazing at the blank canvas Iris had set aside for her. The quiet wasn't suffocating anymore, it was comforting. She thought about her life, her endless race against the clock, and realized she had been running from herself. Iris's words echoed in her mind. "Listen." The gallery was bathed in a soft glow, guests moving quietly between the artworks. Each piece told a story not through its complexity but its simplicity. Lena stood at the back, her eyes tracing the delicate strokes of Iris's paintings. She had finally understood. Silence wasn't empty, it was full of meaning. Lena found herself walking slower, speaking less, and listening more. Her colleagues noticed the change. There was a calm confidence in her now, a quiet strength that resonated with everyone around her. Sitting in a park one afternoon, Lena felt the gentle breeze brush against her face. For the first time, she was content with just being. As Lena watched the gallery guests admire Iris's work, a peaceful smile spread across her face. Beside her was a canvas she had painted, a nearly blank piece with subtle strokes that spoke volumes. Silence, she realized, was the loudest teacher.